everyone. Today, I'm going to be working on the detail screen and hopefully be able to wrap up the begin call as well. So it's really going to be these two screens here. We'll do the top up balance as well. Um, so pretty much everything sets off. I wasn't able to get, so I was able to get auth working, but you can still access the sub pages directly rather than spend a bunch more time trying to figure out next auth and how to get all of that stuff working. I'm just going to skip over that for now, and then we can come back to auth at the very end, especially considering the sign-in process works. It's really just a question of how do you protect the inside routes, just so you don't get a bunch of bugs whenever you try to retrieve balances for an account that doesn't exist, someone that's not logged in. Anyway, right, so we'll jump right into the detailed screen here. I'm going to move over my Figma screen to this side, and then we can start working on the pages. So since this is going to be a detailed page, what I'm going to do, let me just take a look at the clients. I mean, you already have links here, right? There's that. Choose AI.slug will push you to /AI/whatever it is. So we can just create a folder for AI, and then inside that we'll have slug, and then inside we'll have the page itself. Now, that's not how it works. It should be super straightforward, but I think it's like page options and then yeah, it's probably not going to work. Let's see. All right, so if I go to like AI therapist. Oh, it did. Pleasantly surprised. That's awesome. So, I guess what we could do is just have constants where we define uh, we already have them. So you can have a therapist, and then I guess this is overkill. We could just ignore it. We don't need to worry about the slug not belonging. You could just do validation here. That'll be fine. All right. Okay, so for this, we're going to require, let's just take a look at the client page. These are the details that we have. So yeah, this would actually be, like, it would make sense to export this and then just import them wherever we require these details. So I could put this in constant. AI. Uh-huh. So where's the bit where we map over them? AI. And just import them. Alright. And similarly, we could do the same here. Alright. So now we have the AI, which has all the details that we need. We're going to take the page structure. It's going to be structurally pretty similar to the main page that we have. I think the biggest difference is probably going to be, oh, you even have a login dialog, yeah. Probably just go ahead and create the client. So we know we're going to need a client. I'm just going to copy the whole thing. So we're not going to be using a login dialog, but we are going to be using the balance dialog. So we're going to have some equivalent for that. And have email added. Just duplicate that. All right. Nice. Cool. So modifications. This is going to be pretty similar. AI phone calls. That's obviously going to be different. Here we're going to be putting the AI dot title. Oh, what's going on? All right. Looks like this is okay. Next, we need a um, begin call button and a listen to a sample call. And the right side of the page is really just gonna be yeah, begin call. Yeah, let's drop the buttons at the bottom. So popular AIs, and I'm not gonna require that entire section. And really, all I'm gonna need is this button here. So kill. Uh, yeah, just kill that. I don't think you need. No, you don't need the lines at the bottom either. And you're probably better off using this button. Okay, and then you got the footer. Yeah, I think that's it. So now we go up here. And what am I looking at? So listen in. I guess we don't need the whole thing. And I think the lines need to be moved up a little bit. So right now we have them. Where are they? Why are they showing up next to? Okay. Don't know. Here it is. Top 2/3. So just make it top third. Yeah, that's okay. And then okay. All right, we're not going to be using this image here. What we're going to be using instead is get rid of one extra div. We're going to be showing balance info goes here. So that's the description, and then the button would show up right under there. So here would be showing begin call. Nice. This is gonna be width full, and then MD I guess would just be MD would be with auto. Yeah, cool. And then you also have the option of listening to a sample call. So I guess for this you could just use flex row. Well, MD would be flex row, and then you could just gap like four, and you could put the button, then also an empty button where you listen to a sample call. I'll just leave that blank. Listen to a sample. Isn't it flex call by default? Weird. I thought it was. where are the links? Yeah, here it is. Hover underline. You don't want 500. And then I think on mobile, you could just have it display log and text center, and then on MD it could just be inline. You have it. I mean, gap 4 is this? Yeah, it does work. Okay. Yeah, looks okay. I mean, of course, you need to align it. What's it called? By baseline. I think align baseline. Items baseline. Yeah, that's better. Items baseline. But why is this no longer showing text center? Weird, huh? Huh. You'd have to do with phone. Yeah, okay. That works. Cool. Alright, so only thing left here is the balance. We need to show the balance information, and we're pretty much done with this page. So balance information is going to show in the top right on desktop, but on mobile, it's going to show inline, so above the begin call button. So let me see how I'm going to do this. All right, so this is the begin call button. We're going to show the balance info here. So this is going to be, we just do like white, or maybe not even white. Like this would be BG brand 50, and then you can make it partially transparent, rounded MD. I think this would probably be, yeah, this would be flex row, and it would just be hidden on that, like on desktop it would just be hidden. Flex row, and then just give it a gap of like 1. Okay, and then you're gonna have the rate. That's gonna be the first thing. We're gonna pull up from here. Cost. $100. Oh, did I use emerald here? Supposed to be brand. Alright. Just so I can try out like different ones. That was the idea here. This could be mid dot, and we could sort of replace it maybe with an SVG at some point. Yeah, stone 200. And then lastly, we have the bounce. So here, well, I'm just going to show 0 bounce now. But we need to figure out how we're going to retrieve the balance. So that's going to be stone 500. Yeah, that's this part here. What's going on? Oh, but all right. Yeah, I think this covers it. There's yeah, that covers it. But how do you get bounds? That's the question. I guess you need to set up the database. We'll use Convex for that. It's what I'd used before and kind of works pretty well. So I think we'll continue to use that. Um, then there's going to be a question of okay. So let's just work the desktop view first. Balance info goes here. I mean, for this, you could probably have some sort of widget and then just have the widget, like the placement on the widget would vary based on where you're putting it, based on whether it's desktop or mobile, but it would be like a single widget. This makes sense. So, uh, so this will be hidden on desktop. All right. And then on desktop, you're gonna show the balance info right here. So this will be hidden on mobile, and then on desktop, it'll be visible. All right. Yeah, works pretty much as you'd expect. Uh, what you'd want is maybe make it inline block. Yeah, and give it like so the flex itself. You probably want to have the column. Yeah, flex row. So you make it flex call. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The other thing that needs fixing now is the alignment. So this should actually be right aligned. Uh, I guess what you could do is just MD uh, ML auto. No, I guess this doesn't work inside of Flex. Oh no, actually, that would be inside. Um, let's see. MD inline block. No, where would you want it to be? I guess what you want is like the parent Flex to be relative Flex 1. Oh, that's weird. No, it would have been justified between, but I think the problem is the Flex 1 that you've put. Yeah, that's the problem. Um, but you don't want it to be that huge, so I don't think that's going to work. Um, I guess this. Yeah, that works. And you can get rid of the. Where is it? Cool, looks good. Alright, so begin call. Just need one more of these just above, and this would be hidden on desktop. Nice. Yeah, that covers it. Um, you don't need this settings icon. What you would need is go back. Just a few comments. Hey everyone. Yeah, I saw a bunch of comments on YouTube. I'll try to get through them now. Um, Ahmed says, "Good job, bro. Keep going. Can you explain what you're doing?" Yeah. So, quick explanation for those watching. I don't know that anybody is right now. Oh, we've actually got like a bunch of people. Yeah, so quick explanation. Basically, building this AI phone call tool, and the idea here is that you'd be able to have an actual phone conversation with an AI. And I tried this last week. It blew my mind how good this is. Like, it's really responsive. You can have like a real-time chat, and so that's sort of the next step that I wanted to explore is how to build a service that people can use to have a real-time conversation with an AI. And yeah, that's what I'm building now. So it's a Next.js app. We've got three sort of popular AIs initially: therapist, job interview, and salesman. But we're going to be adding, um, allowing you to create your own custom AI, so you can have a conversation with whatever sort of persona that you want to have a chat with. And yeah, it's a fun build. Uh, it was actually meant to take like a few days, wrap up in a week, but I just got busy with other stuff and haven't been able to spend as much time sort of building on this. But yeah, I'm hoping to finish it up in the next day or two. And yeah, you pay by the minute. So you select whatever AI you want to have a conversation with, and then uh, you'd be able to begin the call. Here's what the call screen looks like. Um, Yeah, so we track your balance and kind of maintain the call. We use a service called Retail AI for all this stuff. No, coding butter. We're not going to be using Grok. We're using Retail AI, which probably like maybe they use Grok under the hood. No, actually, they use GPT 3.5, which is pretty fast. I mean, at least for our purposes, it'd probably be even faster if we were to use Grok. You can switch it out for GPT-4, which would give you better responses, but obviously speed takes a hit there. Um, you're starting the same project. Okay, very cool. I'd love to see yours. I don't know if you're live streaming, but if you are, I'd love to check it out. Um, but yeah, I think there's like it's an inflection point now. I was really blown away when I saw a demo of how this actually works, and yeah, I thought, okay, this would be like the perfect build. Like I'd be super interested in like getting something like this out there. So started with a bunch of sketches. You can see the sketches sort of here covering like the high level idea, and then the higher fidelity designs over here. And it's not like I hired a designer for this or anything. It's really just a quick mock-up I put together in Figma. And yeah, we're done with the landing page now, or really the main page of the app, and now just got authentication working with Google, which I think is the only thing we're going to be using here, and now just working on the detail pages. I'm going to move this over to the side just so that I can continue working on this design, just sort of finishing up the detail screen here. Fast Whisper and Grok. Man, I heard about Fast Whisper and Grok, obviously. It's been the talk of the town. But yeah, I just don't want to go like super, deep into it. I tried a bunch of solutions and I saw the Fast Whisper and Grok demo, and honestly, Retail is better. So check it out. Like check out Retail AI. The responsiveness there was unmatched. Like I wasn't able to see anything that was even close. A coding partner. Hmm. Oh, love it. I think I saw a demo of that by what's his name? The guy on Twitter. I forgot his name. McKay Wrigley. Yeah, McKay Wrigley. So he showed a demo of, I don't know, he had VS Code open. He was having a chat with the coding partner. I mean, I guess maybe it's useful. Like I haven't tried it, so I couldn't tell you. It seems, yeah, it seems like something that would be useful, but you'd have to actually try to kind of see what the difference is going to be from like a typical coding experience. Cool, cool. Yeah, keep the comments coming, man. Um, all right, so I'm just gonna wrap up the I think the dialogue is the only thing that we have left here. Um, oh yeah. Also, we need to have the yeah. We're not gonna have this here, so I'm just gonna kill it. Um, we're gonna need back to main page. So just a simple link to kind of take us back to the main screen. So let's go ahead and do that. Link href equals that. That's gonna be like um, 700. Oops. Yeah, wrong one. So maybe just give it a bottom padding. And I think that's slightly lighter. And probably a bit smaller. Oh, it's 500. MB4 doesn't exist. Oh, doesn't care. Um, yeah, I don't like doing this. Like H3, H4s, it feels like a hack, but hey, if it works, right? Cool. All right, so begin the call. Sign in with Google. Don't know how this works. Huh? What's that? Why is it taking me to? Oh, this is so confusing. Why is it showing me this screen? Yeah, I think it's probably because it's a simple browser. Maybe. Let's see. Open this up on. I'll open this up here, kind of see if that's working. All right, so if I click begin call, yeah, there you go. So now we can access like the authenticated page. Cool. That's weird. Like, well, why are we getting this issue here with the footer? Not really sure what's going on there. Right. Okay, now I'll move this over to the side. Yeah, tech stack. No, I'm using Next.js. I'll probably be using Convex for the database, but I don't have like the projects themselves aren't open sourced. I'm actually building these, so you can probably figure out like what the code's going to look like when the thing's finally done. But I don't actually have it on GitHub anywhere. All right, let's hit the therapist page. Why does this stop working? Cool. All right, so that's it. Begin call should bring up the dialog for topping up the balance. So one, we need to know like what your current balance is, and then you also need to be able to like actually top up like with a payment. So we're gonna be using Stripe for that, but I'm trying to think how you might be able to know if the person has a balance or not. Um, Yeah, Stack is Next.js with convex for the database. Although I don't think I've done any convex stuff yet. So far, it's just been the static stuff, just hard coding like the balance here. But I'm going to be doing that next. Hmm. Yeah, we already have the convex client provider. Everything's kind of set up, so I think we just need to do it. So let's go ahead and do that now. Uh, let's see. All right. I wasn't like I wanted to finish up all the UI stuff just so that we could dive into the Stripe stuff in the next video. So I think that's what I'll do instead is just wrap up the pop-up bit first. Hey, bot army. All right. Yeah, if you rewind like 5 minutes, you'll probably get an idea of. I just did like a quick intro of what this project was, a quick recap of what the project was about. All right, let's get the dialogue. So balance dialogue. Trying to build like this dialogue here so that you can top up your balance. I'm just keeping it off to the side so that I can do both. So top up your balance. And maybe just have it true so we can see it live. Not gonna need the Google button. Oh, I could use this one. All right. Oh, okay. It's getting cut off from the top. Oh, I didn't think that would happen. That's weird. Because it's a. Hmm. Is there anything else that we need to be doing with dialogue? I don't think so. Hmm. Anyway, I guess it would require like MT4 just to give it a bit of space. Then we need to add. So you just put that in there. And then we need to add. What's step for? Oh, okay, yeah. And then we could have a field for the input checkbox. Looks pretty bad. I think you could use the checkbox from our components instead. Okay, that's my phone. Give me a sec. All right, I'm gonna have to wrap up the stream here real quick. I'll be continuing in the next one shortly, so stay tuned.